Hi, welcome to another episode of More Hot Takes. Now, Downing Street have been privately celebrating the blocking of Andy Burnham's rise to power like a daring wartime deception. Even as MPs are openly in revolt, and the officials acknowledge that the seat has probably been lost. Burnham was probably the only person who could have won it for Labour. But one aide claims that Starmer's inner circle are strutting about like as if they've pulled off Operation Mincemeat, insisting that Burnham ban was the only thing Keir could do. I've said in previous videos on the main channel as well, that actually it was a terrible idea. He should have let Burnham stand, and Burnham would probably have lost had gorgeous George Galloway stood as well. George would have bled off all the Muslim votes. It would have stopped Burnham getting in. But what they're basically saying is, in sort of Westminster translation speak, is basically lose a by-election now to avoid a bigger headache later. They don't need the seat. It's worth it just to stop Burnham. Government briefings suggest that the real choice was sacrificing the seat or sacrificing Starmer. And they went with the seat. But around, and I mentioned this as well, there's anywhere between 50 and 100 backbenchers have written to complain that the move is a gift to reform, while Labour's left is exceedingly unhappy. They're grumbling to the likes of Shabana Mahmood about the NEC stitch-up. She, of course, is the chair of the NEC. Starmer's critics are energised, but number 10 is betting that everybody will just calm down after May's election drubbing. I don't think they've been paying attention, have they? But Housing Secretary Steve Reed, a man well vested in the dark arts, it seems, has defended this line of, we have to save this and do that. He's saying that Burnham really should be thankful that he's even got the mayoralty and that he should finish his term and to basically stay where he is and then see what happens later. Bookies now have the Greens leading by, I think, 36%, Reform in second, and Labour limping along in a long third. Tories aren't even there to be seen, don't worry about them. But I don't know. I think that's based on the bookies, which is what people are putting money on, not necessarily what they're polling. So I would suggest that it's going to be a lot tighter than it is. But I will make the prediction that Labour are nowhere near winning this vote. Not a chance in hell. But number 10 are claiming some kind of moral victory, even if it's come at such a price. A Pyrrhic victory, really. Labour MPs, all they can see now is disaster and a May election that looks like it's going to be an absolute car crash. Reform and the Greens, though, they can't wait. They're hungry, aren't they? Thanks very much. Let me know what you think. Do hit subscribe. Bye.